Do you need to sell your home and buy a new home at the same time? I know that can seem like it's very daunting. A lot of people are like, I just don't even know how that would work. So let's talk about some options that you have if you need to sell and buy at the same time. The first thing you can do is negotiate a lease back on your house that you're selling. You've listed your house, you get an offer, you just negotiate that the possession of the home does not happen at the time of closing. Typically, you can negotiate 30 to 60 days lease back on your own house, which then gives you time to find another home to get closed on, and you have the money available from the sale of that house to be able to move forward with the purchase of a new one. So doing a lease back is always an option. Another thing you can consider is a bridge loan. A bridge loan kind of ties your old house and your new house together so that you can buy the new home, and then once you sell your other house, that money comes out of the bridge loan. Nobody has used bridge loans in a very long time, but they are making a comeback now in this market for people who need to buy and sell at the same time. So talk to your bank if a bridge loan might be the answer to your problem there. The third thing you can do is to get a HELOC, which is a home equity line of credit. HELOC rates are going to be significantly higher right now than they've been in the past due to the fact that the federal fund rate is 5.5% right now. So your HELOC rates are going to be a little bit higher, but if you have equity in your home, you could pull that equity out with your HELOC, use that money for a down payment towards the new house you want to buy, and then once you sell your house, you just pay that off as part of the closing process. So that's the third option. The fourth option is to write the offer on the new home with a home sale contingency, meaning as part of your purchase and sale agreement, you say, this is contingent upon me selling my home at 123 Banana Street by the date of closing on the new house. If it's a hot property, sometimes sellers are not going to be willing to do that. 9 times out of 10, if your home is on the market already, but it's not under contract, and you write a home sale contingency, the seller's going to give you what's called a first right of refusal. And a first right of refusal means they're going to leave their house on the market, and if they were to get another acceptable offer, they're going to give you 24 or 48 hours to remove your home sale contingency. If you're unable to do that, then that gives them permission to move forward with that next offer. Sometimes home sale contingencies work out, sometimes they don't for people, and it's really just going to depend on what type of property you're selling and what type of property you're looking to buy. Make sure if you need to sell and buy that you have a backup plan of where you're going to live if the timing does not work out for you. Some people list their house for sale and then they start looking and they can't find anything that's really suitable for them. And they're like, well, I still really want to get my house sold because I'm getting a good price for it right now. Well, then you're going to have to move twice. But you need to make sure you got a place to stay because rentals are nearly impossible to find right now. So have a plan in place in case the timing doesn't work out for you to be able to sell yours and immediately buy a new one. Make sure you're negotiating your timeline, if this is your scenario, and not just the money. And what I mean by that is if you need that post-close possession of your house before you can move into your new home, that might be worth a couple of $1,000s or so to you. So it might be better to take the offer that might be a little bit less, but is willing to give you that time to get out of your home. Know what you're looking for in a new home and know what your non-negotiables are, and work with an agent who has experience helping you to sell and buy in this market.